I'm not a black belt in jiu-jitsu of any kind. I have trained it in different styles and shoot fighting a little bit, but I'm not an expert at it. So I'm just going to give you the best that I have. So I'm on a mount here, and Paul's pushing up with his hands. Okay, this is beginner. Anybody with any knowledge is not going to want to push up like this because now your arm is like stuck out. So at this point you can put one hand on top, one hand underneath like this. See, I'm behind this arm, on top of this arm. That's saying I'm going to go for this right arm, or his left arm with my right side. Well, I'm going to go this side now. So what I'm going to do is kind of shift my weight on him. I like to do is lift my leg up. I'm going to show you guys from this point. See, I'm going to go like this. I'm lifting the leg. So you guys can't see it there, you know, what I'm doing on this side, but you can see right here. And what I'm doing is like to block this shoulder and start to lift them from here. So push up. Now I'm pinning the hand too and locking this up. Then I can shift up. I'm going to show you guys this on the other side. Just pushing up. That comes up. I'm here. See how my other foot locks the hip here? But I'm here. I got this arm. So this arm is here. You guys, you see this? But he's probably going to want to grab his arm at that point, right? Go grab your arm. See, the thing is, I might even grab his gi and then come back. And then I got this. Now, one thing about this, you're slamming right on your crotch. But for you dudes out there, it doesn't feel good, even with the cup on. All right, so here's a couple ways I learned this too. Pinching the thighs together on the bicep and right in between, on that muscle and the nerve. Now when I come back, I can get this to tap out before it gets down to my crotch. Right. So it taps much faster. Right. I have seen this, crossing the feet. I don't particularly like to cross the feet and go over for one reason, because they got a little more room here. Pinch this off, they can't turn that elbow and get out as easy. But if I do cross the feet, I like to do this, hip, head. And then I go right over the side of my leg, right over the thigh here. So I'll pull that right here. Now here's a tidbit about arm bars. Let's try this here. See his elbow? You gotta get right underneath, right here. So you got the tricep, the elbow joint. You gotta go before that knot, right here at the end. What's happening with arm bars is hyperextension. Right. So if I'm going like this, I'm obviously not on the right part. I turn his hand. Look at it, see how his head's coming up? Yep, already feels he's coming up. Now if his head's down here, I got this pinched off here. See, this time I don't have that pinched off as much as I said in the beginning. But what I'm doing is pinching my knees, because now this is way down here. Right. And then I got his head here, I can put my foot towards his hip to try to control. Sit up, Paul. Okay, now grab my leg with the other one. So now, grab the pant leg even, and push it off. That's the way out, and that's the one way we do that. Alright, so now we're going to do it from a guard. We're going to take it from here for the moment. So I got my feet crossed here, I can do it this way or this way. See how he's got his arms here? I don't have to do the arm from here a lot of times either. But see how I grab the gi? Right, I can grab, get my foot up on here, I can come across. See this? Now I can lose him here, go pull back a little bit. Move your hip. You know, see now I kind of lost it. He's too far away. That's how I used to do it. But now a lot of times what I do is link this. So let's scoot over here a little bit. See, I'll come in here. And see, I want to dig this up in here. Yep. Then I come around. He's sitting back down. You see how he's laying down? Now I can come across his face. But from here, Paul, fight that. Pull this out. Pull this out. That's okay. I'll ride with him. There's the arm bar. See how I come up on the side. That hurts. Okay, so here, come on here, just sit back a little bit. All right, see this? Now at this point, I can come up like this, sit back. He's trying to sit back, he's like in here. All right, so Now here's like how I like to do it a lot of times, is I'll dig this, I'll put this left foot on, this side, and I bring this across, grab his face, I'm up here, I'm up like that now. So again, I put this foot on, I grab the gi, I dig across, right, I'm here, I come across. Now at this point, I can pull them down. They got a little sloppy on that side. I'm better on some sides than on the other sides. You know, so that's the armbar from the guard position there. I can take it where I can roll over on my stomach and get it right there with the elbow facing up. You know, depending on where it's going. I got armbar from right there.
Right.
I'm actually better doing this in action than I am trying to sit there and show it from him being in one position.
Right.
Because here's the problem about that. He's just sitting in one position and I'm trying to pull that arm bar. Sometimes it's not the right, just a little bit off, and it's kind of hard for me. So I have to sit there and wrestle around and set up my position. That's how I work.
Right.
Like I said, I'm not an expert, so for me to sit there and go from here and try to coach him to move that way, it may take longer than it will be if you're going with an expert in it.
Yeah.
Alright, so then we got another one I'm going to show you. Alright, I'm not even going to explain how we do this too much. I'm going to just break it down a little bit. This one's really hard to do safely, so especially if you're down on a padded mat.
Yeah.
From standing, because I've done this and got slammed down on the mat myself.
Yeah.
Alright, so we're going to do it from standing up here. So I got to hold the arm here. Alright, one way I like to do is throw my foot up like this. Then I'm going to come to the ground and flip him over to his back. So at this point here, I'm up here, and then I'm going to just drop my weight. See, I'm here. Now I got the arm bar. Let's try a different angle on that. You like that one?
I'll say something in a minute.
So at this point, see, I'm here. I can move around. All of a sudden I'm like this.
I'm like, let me tell you, the ones where you're going from top to bottom, those hurt the worst. Like I said.
That's weird though, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
How's it on your arm? Being okay? A knife?
No, I mean, I feel pretty quick when I'm going to tap, because, yeah.
Here's a problem with doing stuff like that too. Not just for my safety, it's for his safety. Sometimes we'll go like that, hyperextend, you hurt your training partner.
Yeah.
That's why I say you gotta be careful with this stuff.
Right.
And then there's another way, is where I put my foot on the hip, right, which I'm not as comfy with, but I can go like this still. I'm here, sit down, then I just pull them down. Well, as you guys know, I could have went into toe Nagi,
Yeah.
which I just did in the last video,
Yeah.
which gave somebody the idea to have me do an armbar tutorial. They commented on that one. But that's where I came in here, sat down, and foot Paul over me.
Yes.
So I'm gonna be nice to Paul this time with that one, and let you guys go watch that. Just wanna say, if you didn't pick up my book, Lessons from the Cage yet, what are you waiting for? You can get it in paperback or you get an ebook. Where can you get this? That is a wonderful question. You can get it on Amazon, you can get it on Kindle, you can get it on the Apple Books, you can even buy it in Barnes & Noble. I've even seen it on the Target app and the Walmart app. But check it out, just Google it if you don't know. Lessons from the Cage, Life Lessons from MMA, Roger Grimes.